Hello everyone, it is the beginning of October and I just wanted to do a quick video of how everything is doing in the permaculture homestead. Everything seems to be making it just along. We are still getting food from the garden. Tomatoes are still ripening. We got the Jerusalem artichokes to look forward to. Here are the tomatoes. They need to be picked actually. We're freezing the tomatoes. We have sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are almost ready to harvest. We have okra. Okra still producing. We have our elephant head amaranth. We have our loofahs vine still blooming. And then we still have a lot of tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes. Bitter melons are still producing. They just self-seed everywhere. Bitter melons. They're really good for you. The butterfly weed is in full bloom. The hibiscus is now blooming. Family of the okra. I enjoy the tea of hibiscus. So if we come down this way, we have the castor beans, and that's full throttle. Just growing. Here's some bitter melons just hiding in here. You guys can see that. That's a bitter melon right there. We have figs that are still ripening. This one actually overripe, so it's no good. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one before it's time because they are splitting. They're starting to split. It's the beginning of October and everything looks good. I'm just doing some trimming. This is the time to start clearing up some of the limbs and the mess. I'm gonna be cutting some of that mulberry and just cleaning up a lot of the stuff. So I'll give you another update of what things look like in the winter. So I wanted to show you these guys right here. These pumpkin-like gourds. Calabazas. Ayote. So they've been doing really good. And I wanted to show you a video of them. We have them going everywhere. Here are the ducks. The male in the back, he's a newcomer. It's his first week here. And they are now friends with the girls. They're all friends. At first he was kind of shy, staying in a coop all day, but now he's come out and kept them company. Hey buddies. See how the rabbits are doing. Here's a pumpkin. Excuse the background noise. This is the pumpkin though. It's the pumpkin. Here's a pumpkin just hanging here. It's pretty awesome. And they're growing all over the place. There's the trunk of the vine, and it's literally everywhere. And here, tamales in action with the banana leaf. I'll show you guys where we're getting the banana leaves from. It's pretty awesome. Here's the banana plant, and we've been cutting all the leaves to make tamales. This is what we do in the fall, is eat a lot of tamales. And this is the backyard garden. The leaves of the pecan are starting to fall, so the sun is starting to filter through. You can see it in the rocks. Usually this is all shaded, but in the spring and fall it does get that sun. The backyard's looking really good. I've planted these tropical ferns. And we'll see if they make it over the winter. Ice cream ginger is doing really good. Has not yet bloomed. Right here we have a lemon tree and another one. They're doing good. That's the bird aviary. We have, those are all passion vine that's shading over the aviary in there. And yeah, it's very mysterious and jungly in here. It's like you go underneath this tunnel right here. That's a loofah with a bee on it. A loofah flower with a bee on it. They love the flowers. They're just all over it. But you go under it and you come out here. Awesome. So, here's one of the loofahs. Not fully mature. This is where it all started back here, this backyard. Here's some baby loofahs. Some more. The soil is really getting there. Really good. There's some of the pigeons, some of the birds. Probably can't see it because of the cage. Okay, we'll go out here. I'll show you some of the more of the calabazas, some of the. So you can see the trunk is right there, and this is the vine here. It's just everywhere, and it just keeps growing. It's all of that taking over the nursery area. It's taking over. So I'm gonna swing this way and show you right here. You see all those huge leaves? That's the same thing. Those are pumpkins or calabazas. They do really good up here. I'll show you. Get in here. Look. There's one. That's a young one. You could use that for pupusas. Look, there's another one. You could use that for, it's a little bit more mature, so you could probably use that for making like a dessert dish. Kinda. Here's another one. Calabaza. And I'm sure there's more. Zinnias, they're doing really good. Look at all these bees, guys. Just everywhere. Did you guys know that they just recently considered the most important living thing was the bee? So the most important living is the bee as of 2019. So this is why the little things make the big things, and why we need to focus on the little things so we can conquer the big things. It's like David and Goliath, actually. It's pretty cool to think of it that way. You know, that's my motto always, that if we can get taking care of the little things, then the big things will be easy. But if we can't do the little things, we can't do the big things. And yeah, that makes sense. Gotta appreciate the penny before we can appreciate the dollar. We just gotta appreciate everything, the little stuff. Be the head of the chicken instead of the tail of the bull. Not the tail of a bull. I heard that one yesterday. I think that relates to what I'm saying. So yeah, this is some sweet potatoes right here, and I'm in the middle of the blueberry patch. So there's blueberries that go all the way around. You can't see them right now because just this camera is not doing justice. But anyways, we got some comfrey there, right next to an apple tree, of course. I recommend doing that. Permaculture. You can look more about that, how the comfrey will feed the apple tree, and I don't even have to worry about feeding the apple tree. So there we go, takes care of that. And then here's another example. That right there is also a comfrey. Let me just step over here. That's a comfrey right there, and this is a beech tree. And they're doing the same thing. The comfrey provides that nitrogen, all the vitamins and minerals that that tree needs, and you know, it keeps it right there, protects it. It's grown pretty big, actually. Big comfrey. And comfrey will divide really easy, and it's also known as bone knit. They say that this is what you use. Well, this is what you used for a cast before they came out with cast, whenever you had a broken bone. And yes, you can make a salve out of this and apply it to wounds, to broken bones, anything that, you know, joints, anything like that. And yeah, I need to straighten this tree out. Needs to be straightened out. Yeah, I need to do that. But other than that, everything else is just growing, is doing good. We have more than we asked for. Right here we have a paradise tree and all of its brothers all around here. And here's its parent, and there's its other parent. So we gotta pull all these guys up. Got our elephant ears here. It's actually a little bit of a warm day, so they kind of look droopy. Looks just like an elephant ear, doesn't it? Oh, or like an elephant. So yeah, this is the tour. I think this is a almost all around tour of the garden. Rosemary, really good for you to smell. Scientists just found out that by just smelling rosemary, it improves the memory by 75%. So it's really good for those people diagnosed with Alzheimer's and things like that. I love smelling rosemary. I just put it in my nose so I can just smell it. This morning I was doing some cuttings. Some wormwood cuttings right here. So I just put them in sand. They actually probably need some water now. But the elderberry cuttings are coming. Elderberry is really easy to root from cutting. Alright guys, I just wanted to give you a tour of what everything looks like and show you the pumpkin for sure, because that stuff just everywhere. And here's another one, speaking of that one, and then we have some more over here. Just pumpkin. Got some hibiscus, okra, sweet potatoes. Just we're still getting jalapenos. Fresh jalapenos, and they're still blooming. It is awesome. So yeah, just wanted to give you a quick tour of how everything's doing, and let me swing it this way to show you the loofahs that are almost ready. That one back there, the brown one, that one's pretty much ready. And so that wraps it up for today's video. I want to do some other videos talking about some other subjects, but I'll do that in a later video regarding the planet and what's going on with Greta Thunberg, if that's how you say her name. Yeah, it's all a scam. But anyways, yeah, just wanted to show you the garden, and I want to encourage y'all to plant on and grow on and keep on growing, keep on planting, and you know, keep your fingers green. And yeah, like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button so that you can get more notified of my content that I'm putting up there. So yeah, there's plenty more to come. Stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching. So one more thing guys before I close the video. Another reason you should grow food is because you'll get an overabundance of food and you'll never be hungry. You'll walk around your yard just eating okra raw, things that you've never done before. Your 2-year-old will eat okra like no other as well. Speaking of, hola. Dígale hola a la cámara. Amo. Un momento. So yeah, he'll eat okra just like this. Let me show you. You get okra like this and just give it to him.
Dada.
Okra, come. Yummies. Oh, he wants to come with me. Vaya con mamá. Vaya con mamá. So yeah, you'll have your 2-year-old eating okra, and I mean, you always have food, and you'll never be hungry because just grab an okra and you eat it, and you're never scared of what might be on it. Well, you shouldn't be, because you know what's on it. And then you'll grow so much that your problem will be not having enough land, really. Because you'll want to fill it up with everything. And you'll have enough to share. And then your other problem will be that you will consume so much time just harvesting. And then your other problem will be eating it all because you'll have so much. But everything will self-seed itself. And if you have the right foundation, which is the forest floor, everything will be good. This right here is a baby persimmon. And they came up there because the soil is just right for it. And there's the persimmon. And there's so many persimmons on the ground. I wonder if they're still on here on the ground, or if the skunks and animals have gotten some of it. Here's some. Here's a persimmon. Our bags of leaves we have yet to empty. And plenty of okra. This is the lowest part of our yard. That's pretty much where it ends. And those are sunchokes. And I've got to go. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more content. Thank you for watching. So yeah. Here's a little bit of the harvesting process that is yet to be continued. But Josiah needs me to pick him up, so gotta cut this video short. A little bit of grocery shopping out here.
To do this, guys. Sometimes it's a lot, you don't know what to do with it, but we all have a freezer, don't we? It's a good preservation. However you say that word.
Yeah, to preserve.
Yep, we can do it for our health, for our family, and to not spend any money. Yep, we
Yes.
can do it. So easy. It's great.
Yes, don't be intimidated.
No,
It's awesome.
it just takes a little bit of going outside and
Tending to it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
A little bit tying up, but the more you do, the more you'll realize what you can get, what you can wing it with, you know, like, so to speak.
And for all you pregnant women out here, it's the best for you.
Yeah, best vitamins,
Best.
minerals. Yep.
Eat it raw.
You'll be able to have enough to feed your animals.
Yeah.
Because we've missed so much of our okra here that it's just, look at this. It's just really big. Yeah, okra. That could go to our pigs if we had any, or something like that, you know. So.
Yeah, but it's October.
It's October.
Still going at it.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, you get here in Arkansas, you get a long season of growing, and you know, depending your area, some crops do better than others. So.
And there is winter crops too. You just gotta go with the seasons.
Yeah. Perennial. Think a lot perennial and not so much annuals, and you'll save yourself a lot of work.
Yeah.
And covering is the key. Chop and drop, permaculture, back to Eden method, just these methods of gardening. No tilling, you know, don't do it that way. Don't break your back.
Soon we'll have some sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
That I can do a video of.
Ooh.
For you guys.
Yes.
'Cause I sure can't wait for sweet potato pie.
Yes. So there are all the sweet potato vines right there, and they're just growing everywhere, and they're starting to bloom. We're gonna leave them just for the frost to hit them just a little bit, so that they get a little sweeter. They say that if you let just a slight frost hit them, they get a little sweeter. And we're still getting green beans, and yeah, we haven't planted but just once. So we'll end the video here so we can continue to harvest. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe,
And share.
hit the notification button,
Do anything you
the bell.
can.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye. Diles bye. Bisaya.
Bye.
Bye.